Annyeonghaseyo, everybody, and welcome to the land of kimchi, K-pop, and captivating culture. Get ready to be wowed by ancient temples, vibrant cities that never sleep, and natural landscapes that'll take your breath away. So buckle up, grab your chopsticks, and get ready for an epic adventure. First up, we're dropping right into the heart of it all, Seoul. This dynamic city is a mesmerizing blend of ancient history and modern marvels. Wander through centuries-old palaces like Gyeongbokgung, the largest and most stunning of Seoul's 5 grand palaces. Discover Bukchon Hanok Village, a time capsule of traditional Korean houses.
But Seoul's not just about the past. Sleek skyscrapers, trendy cafes, and pulsating energy await in Gangnam and Myeongdong. Seoul is a city that never sleeps, with something new around every corner.
Now let's talk about the food. Because no trip to Seoul is complete without diving into its incredible culinary scene.
You absolutely cannot miss out on Korean BBQ. Sizzling marinated meats grilling to perfection right at your table. Wrap it all up in a lettuce leaf with some kimchi, garlic, and samjang. And speaking of flavor explosions, we've got to talk about kimchi. This fermented cabbage is spicy, tangy, and utterly addictive. Seoul is a street food paradise. Come hungry, my friends.
Next stop, we're heading to the coast, to the vibrant city of Busan. Known for its stunning beaches, colorful neighborhoods, and fresh-off-the-boat seafood, Busan offers a completely different pace from the bustling streets of Seoul.
Imagine strolling along Haeundae Beach, the most famous beach in all of Korea, with the warm sand between your toes and the refreshing sea breeze in your hair. Whether you're looking to catch some rays, take a dip in the ocean, or indulge in some adrenaline-pumping water sports, Haeundae has it all.
But Busan's coastal charm doesn't end there. Head over to the Gamcheon Culture Village, often called the Machu Picchu of Busan, and prepare to be amazed by a hillside neighborhood bursting with color. Whimsical murals, quirky sculptures, and vibrant houses stacked precariously on top of one another create a photographer's paradise.
Get lost in the labyrinthine alleyways, stumble upon hidden cafes and art galleries, and soak up the unique atmosphere of this artistic haven. Trust me, Gamcheon Culture Village is a feast for the eyes and the soul.
Now let's talk about a Busan institution, the Jagalchi Fish Market. This sprawling market is a sensory overload in the best possible way.
Tanks teeming with marine life, vendors expertly filleting fish. Choose your catch and have it prepared on the spot.
Busan's culinary scene goes beyond seafood. From Korean BBQ to spicy deokbokki and savory pajeon, Number 3 on our list of must-visit destinations in South Korea is the stunning Jeju Island. Jeju is often called the Hawaii of Korea, and for good reason. Volcanic landscapes, pristine beaches, lush greenery. It's a nature lover's paradise.
Jeju's unique culture makes it special. It has its own dialect, traditions, and even its own breed of pony.
You must try the local specialties. The seafood is out of this world, and don't miss the black pork, a Jeju delicacy. First up is Mount Hallasan, the highest peak in South Korea.
Next, Gyeongsan Ilchulbong Peak, also known as Sunrise Peak. Watching the sunrise here is magical.
For relaxation, visit Jeju's beautiful beaches.
Hyopjae and Yeongmun Beach are top choices.
Don't miss Manjango Lava Tube, a volcanic cave over 7 kilometers long. From the natural wonders of Jeju Island, we're now traveling to a city steeped in history and culture, Gyeongju, our number 4 spot.
Now, Gyeongju is often referred to as the museum without walls. And let me tell you, that's no exaggeration. This city was once the capital of the Silla Kingdom. which ruled over much of Korea for nearly 1,000 years, and the remnants of that glorious past are everywhere you look.
You'll find ancient tombs, majestic temples, and palaces that whisper stories of a bygone era.
Walking through Gyeongju is like taking a step back in time. You can almost feel the presence of the Silla kings and queens as you explore the UNESCO World Heritage sites scattered throughout the city. It's a truly humbling experience to be surrounded by so much history.
And one of the best ways to experience that history is to dive headfirst into Gyeongju's cultural offerings.
From traditional tea ceremonies to hands-on craft workshops, there are countless ways to immerse yourself in the rich heritage of this ancient city.
No trip to Gyeongju would be complete without a visit to Bulguksa Temple, a masterpiece of Korean Buddhist architecture.
This temple complex is home to some of the country's most treasured relics and offers a serene escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life.
Then, just a stone's throw away from Bulguksa, you'll find Seokgram Grotto, another UNESCO World Heritage Site.
This artificial cave houses a magnificent granite statue of the Buddha, renowned for its serene beauty and the spiritual aura that surrounds it.
And for a glimpse into the lives of the Silla royalty, head over to Tumuli Park, where you can explore ancient burial mounds that hold the secrets of kings and queens past.
These tombs are not just mounds of earth. They house intricate artifacts and offer a fascinating insight into Silla burial rituals.
But Gyeongju isn't just about ancient history.
The city also boasts a vibrant culinary scene, with traditional markets offering up delicious local delicacies. Make sure to try the Hwangnam bread, a sweet bean-filled pastry that's unique to Gyeongju.
Next up on our list, we're heading to Incheon, a dynamic city that often gets overlooked but truly deserves a spot on your South Korea itinerary. Now, you might know Incheon as the home of South Korea's largest airport, the Incheon International Airport, the gateway to this incredible country. But Incheon is much more than just a transit hub. It's a fascinating blend of old and new, where modern skyscrapers rise alongside traditional villages and historical landmarks. It's a city that seamlessly blends its rich past with its vibrant present.
Incheon played a pivotal role in modern Korean history, particularly during the Korean War. The Battle of Incheon, a daring amphibious landing led by General MacArthur, turned the tide of the war and is commemorated at the Incheon Landing Operation Memorial Hall. But beyond its historical significance, Incheon offers a unique charm that's all its own. From the bustling streets of Chinatown to the serene beauty of the islands dotting its coastline, Incheon is a city that's ripe for exploration.
One of the must-do experiences in Incheon is exploring its Chinatown, one of the largest and oldest in Korea. Here, you'll be greeted by vibrant streets lined with Chinese restaurants, shops, and temples. And don't forget to try the jjajangmyeon, a Korean-style Chinese noodle dish that originated right here in Incheon's Chinatown.
Next, take a trip to Wolmido Island, a popular getaway destination for both locals and tourists. This island is home to an amusement park, a traditional market, and stunning ocean views.
Suwon, guys, Suwon. This city is an absolute gem and it's only a stone's throw from Seoul. What makes Suwon so special? Well, let me tell you, it's home to the magnificent Hwaseong Fortress, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, no less. This fortress is seriously impressive, sprawling walls, imposing gates, and a fascinating history that dates back centuries.
But it's not just about the history here. Suwon also boasts a vibrant culinary scene, and trust me, you don't want to miss out on the local delicacy, Suwon galbi. Imagine this: tender, juicy, marinated beef ribs grilled to perfection over charcoal. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water.
And the best part, you can find fantastic galbi restaurants all around the city, many offering stunning views of the fortress. Picture yourself savoring those smoky, flavorful ribs with the sun setting over the ancient walls. Now that's what I call a true cultural experience.
Speaking of cultural experiences, Suwon was once a royal city, and that royal influence is still evident in its cuisine.
One dish you absolutely have to try is the Suwon Wang Galbi, which translates to King's Galbi. It's essentially a larger, more extravagant version of the classic Suwon Galbi, fit for, well, a king.
But the culinary adventures don't stop there. Suwon is also known for its delicious kalguksu, a hand-cut noodle soup that's both comforting and flavorful.
Imagine slurping down those chewy noodles in a rich, savory broth, pure comfort food heaven. And to wash it all down, make sure you grab a glass of Suwon's famous baekseju, a traditional Korean rice wine. It's slightly sweet with a hint of spice and the perfect way to complete your royal feast in Suwon.
So, add Suwon to your South Korea itinerary. Your taste buds will thank you. Get ready to be transported back in time, my friends, as we journey to Andong, the heart and soul of traditional Korea. This city is like an open-air museum where ancient customs and traditions are still very much alive.
You'll see it in the architecture, the food, and the warm hospitality of the locals. Andong is famous for its beautifully preserved Hanok villages, where you can wander through narrow alleyways, admire the traditional wooden houses with their curved roofs, and imagine what life was like centuries ago. And trust me, it's an incredibly peaceful and immersive experience.
One of the most iconic spots in Andong is the Hahoy Folk Village, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This village is over 600 years old and is still home to descendants of the Ryu clan. You can explore the ancestral homes, watch traditional mask dances, and even try on hanbok, the traditional Korean clothing. Andong is also renowned for its vibrant mask culture, and you'll find intricately carved masks everywhere you go. These masks were traditionally used in shamanistic rituals and theatrical performances, and they're a true testament to the region's rich artistic heritage.
Make sure you check out the Andong Mask Dance Festival, held annually in the fall. It's a riot of colour, music and dance, and a fantastic opportunity to witness this unique cultural tradition firsthand. And if you're looking for a truly special souvenir to take home, Andong is the perfect place to pick up a handcrafted mask.
Beyond the masks and historical sites, Andong is a city that comes alive with its markets. Don't miss the bustling Andonggu Market, where you can sample local delicacies like Andong Jimdak, braised chicken, and Hyeochesabap, a hearty beef soup. It's a feast for the senses and a great place to experience the true flavors of Andong. Our journey through South Korea takes us now to a place unlike any other, the DMZ, or Demilitarized Zone. This buffer zone, stretching for 155 miles across the Korean peninsula, stands as a stark reminder of the Korean War and the ongoing division between North and South Korea.
Now, visiting the DMZ is not your typical tourist experience. It's a deeply moving and thought-provoking journey into a conflict that has shaped the Korean peninsula for decades. But it's an experience that will stay with you long after you leave.
You can join guided tours that will take you to key sites like the Third Tunnel of Aggression, a secret tunnel discovered in 1978, believed to have been dug by North Korea as a potential invasion route. You can even look across the border into North Korea from the Dora Observatory, a surreal experience that highlights the stark reality of the divided peninsula. Now, visiting the DMZ does require some planning and awareness of the regulations. It's important to book your tour in advance through an authorized tour operator, as independent travel to the DMZ is strictly prohibited.
Remember to bring your passport, as you'll need it for identification purposes. And be prepared for a heightened security presence throughout the DMZ. It's a stark reminder that despite being a demilitarized zone, this area remains heavily guarded.
While you're there, take some time to reflect on the history of the Korean War and the ongoing hope for reunification. Visiting the DMZ is a powerful experience, one that offers a unique perspective on the complexities of the Korean Peninsula and the importance of peace. All right, food lovers and adventurers, we've arrived at number 9 on our list, Sokcho. This vibrant coastal city is the perfect base for exploring the breathtaking Seoraksan National Park.
And let me tell you, Seoraksan is a sight to behold. Imagine towering granite peaks, lush valleys, cascading waterfalls. It's a nature lover's paradise. Whether you're an experienced hiker or prefer a leisurely stroll, there's a trail for everyone.
Now, one of the best times to visit Sokcho is during autumn. The fall foliage in Seoraksan is absolutely spectacular. Imagine hiking through a kaleidoscope of colors, from fiery reds and oranges to golden yellows. It's truly magical.
And after a day of exploring the mountains, you can head back to Sokcho for some delicious seafood by the harbor. Ah, I can already smell the grilled squid and spicy fish stew.
Speaking of food, Sokcho is a seafood lover's dream come true. The city's location on the East Coast means you'll find some of the freshest catches in all of Korea.
One dish you absolutely have to try is the ojingeo sundae, or squid sundae. Now, don't let the name fool you. It's not your typical sundae. This local delicacy is made with steamed squid, stuffed with a savory mixture of noodles, vegetables, and sometimes even meat.
It's incredibly flavorful and a must-try when you're in Sokcho. And for those who prefer a heartier meal, I highly recommend the dakgalbi. This spicy stir-fried chicken dish is cooked with gochujang, which is Korean chili paste, vegetables, and often served on a sizzling hot plate.
Trust me, it's the perfect way to warm up after a day of exploring the great outdoors. Sokcho truly offers a delightful blend of natural beauty and culinary delights. Our final destination on this epic Korean adventure takes us to Jeonju, the heart of Korean tradition and, most importantly, the home of bibimbap.
This charming city is like stepping back in time, with its beautifully preserved hanok houses, winding alleyways, and a rich cultural heritage that's been recognized by UNESCO. Walking through the Jeonju Hanok village is an experience in itself.
You'll be transported to a bygone era, surrounded by traditional architecture, craft workshops, and tea houses.
Be sure to rent a hanbok, the traditional Korean attire, and snap some Instagram-worthy photos. Trust me, it's an experience you won't forget.
Jeonju is widely regarded as the birthplace of bibimbap, and let me tell you, they take their bibimbap very seriously here.
For those who haven't had the pleasure of trying it, bibimbap is a colorful and flavorful dish consisting of rice topped with an assortment of seasoned vegetables, meat, a fried egg, and of course, gochujang. The key to a truly amazing bibimbap lies in the quality of the ingredients and the balance of flavors, and Jeonju's chefs have definitely mastered the art.
But Jeonju's culinary scene goes far beyond bibimbap. From street food stalls serving up sizzling tteokgalbi, grilled short rib patties, to cozy restaurants specializing in kongguksu, cold soybean noodle soup, your taste buds will be tantalized at every turn.
So, if you're looking for a destination that offers a perfect blend of history, culture, and incredible food, Jeonju is the place to be.
Wow, what an incredible journey through South Korea it's been. From the bustling streets of Seoul to the serene temples of Gyeongju and the culinary delights of Jeonju, this country has something to offer every type of traveler. I hope this video has inspired you to add South Korea to your travel bucket list. If you have any questions or need help planning your trip, don't hesitate to reach out to the amazing team at Signal Travel Concierge Services. They'll make sure your trip is unforgettable. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more food and travel adventures around the world. Until next time, happy travels.